Welcome to Fidel Science Academy. Today we are going to look at mathematics, and there is a question on the board to evaluate. So let's look at the question. The question says evaluate 16 over 18 raised to power 3 over 4. So what we are going to look at, this is an indices question. So this is an indices question. But please do well to subscribe to Fidel Science Academy so that when I drop new video, you will be notified. So let's look at the question that is given on the board. So the question is this. So now, for us to evaluate this question, what we need to do is to take the root of this question, which is the fourth root of this question. So we now have it to be what? Square root, cube, fourth root of 16 over 81. Then which is 4, open bracket, and close, raised to power of what? 3. So at this moment, we want to look at this question. This is the first step. So the next step now is to look for the fourth root of 16 and the fourth root of 81. So now let's look at it from this perspective. Let's do it this way. Root 4, that is, what is telling you is that this 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. This is what? 8. 2 times 8 is 16. So the next one is 3. 81, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. This time this is 9. This is 27 times 3 is 81. So we are saying that put that in bracket, which is raised to power of 3. So at this moment, we can see that if we have this is like 2 raised to power of what? 4. And this is 3 raised to power of what? 4. So this cube root will cancel out this. So now this second part, we now have it to be the fourth root of this is 2. The fourth root of 3 is 3. So we now say equals to 2 over 3 raised to power of what? 3. So we are saying that at this moment, this have cancelled out this fourth root has cancelled out all this and cancelled out this. So we're having what? 2 over 3 raised to power of 3. So the next stage now is equals to, this is telling us that we're having what? 2 times 2 times 2 all over 3 times 3 times 3. So at this moment, we now say equals to, this time, this will give us what? This is 4 and 8. So we now have 8. This and this will give us what? 27. So we are saying that at this moment, we are saying that the answer to this question is what? 8 over 27. So what we have been looking at is an indices question which evaluates 16 all over 81 raised to the power of 3 over 4. Then when we take the fourth root of this figure, we now have it fourth root 16 over 81 raised to the power of what? 3. Then the fourth root of this, if we look at 16, is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 will give us 16. Then in areas of 81, we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. It give us 81. Then at this moment, since we are having fourth root of this, and this is represented in the form of what? 2 raised to power of what? 4. Then this is raised to power of what? 3 raised to power of what? 4. So this fourth root will cancel out this. So remaining 2 over 3. Then the 2 over 3 will be this. Then raised to the power of 3, which is this. Then we now have it. Then if you want to look at this, this is 3 times 3 times 3 because it's 3 times raised to the power of 3. And this is 2 raised to the power of 3 and 3 raised to the power of 3. So we now have this. So when we multiply this 2 times 2 times 2, will give us 8. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 will give us what? 27. So the answer is what? 8 over 27. So that is the answer. Please do want to subscribe to Fidel Science Academy so that when I drop new videos, you can also be notified. Thank you so much.